Alright, hello everybody. We're gonna do a couple speedruns today. That's the plan. Something that's been picking up some traction over the last week. Ryan started the idea of doing 7-win Arena Cube speedruns. And been having fun jumping on that. Still need to have a lot of improvement in the time. That we could work with, but getting them to completion, that's kind of that's another important part too. So today I want to do a couple of these. I want to try out a couple different routes if possible. Yeah, sorry if you're here for Halo. Apologies. That's not here tonight. Yeah. I do not have a cohort for that, so therefore there is no Halo tonight. So instead we're doing some magic. Yeah, apologies on that. But yeah, so the idea that a number of players have gone by is that the mono red route is the fastest route in the Arena Cube. And I want to try out a couple different ones. We tried out Boros last time, and that worked really well. We got a run to completion, and that's the important part. But I want to check out some of the theoretical, either red-black, red-green, or even mono-green builds and see how fast those can go. I feel like there's some really good mono-green stuff. I have no idea, Abyss. That is a question that probably doesn't have a consistent answer. It's going to depend on the deck. One thing we can at least take a little bit of advantage of is that in best of one you have the double mulligan. So we can try cutting it a little bit. But I know when Ryan's been doing these, he's been going like aggressively at 14. I think that's a little bit too aggressive in a deck that has 5 drops. So, alright, anyway, but the idea with the speedrun is we're going to go into the cube draft, and we are speedrunning to 7 wins. So we want to build a deck that goes fast, we want to build a deck that can win. Costs, like, nothing, I don't know. I think I could do a couple hundred of these. So, I am not worried about the cost on this, as far as like how much, how many times this is repeatable. So, anyway, that's enough going over it. Let's go ahead and get into it. How fast can you speed an arena loss? I think pretty easily. Time starts when pack 1 appears. Time ends on claim prize. So I want to see if the green route can work. Alright, time start. Okay. This is one of the powerful cards for that route. Ooh, but Tajik is one of the best cards for the Boros route as well. That's an interesting choice. I kind of like the Tajik. The Boros route is something that needs more testing as well. I think we can go in on that and see where that goes. However, this card's very good. So let's go ahead and try out Tajik. I know that obviously it's committing to 2-color early. You're going to be seeing me make moves in this that I would never make in a normal draft. So if you're
I'm all about that.
If you're expecting normal play, hello.
Hello.
You're not getting that at all. That's not happening.
I heard you didn't have a cohort, so I decided to jump in.
Yeah, Dome's asleep or something. I don't know.
Does happen. So I tried one of these the other day myself and ended up in the mono white route, which I was very upset about because late in the draft, things like Captain Lannery Storm and Charging Monstrosaur went by, and I'm upset about that.
Lannery generally goes by pretty quick, but Monstrosaur, that's a
Like the if anyone is in that deck, Monstrosaur should not wield. Wheel. Sorry, I was quite upset about that.
Yeah.
I was also constantly opening up the little ring table thing by clicking on my name to see where the packs were jamming up.
Well, I don't even need to do that to see this one. That's
Yeah, you can see them here. We got Jace on the left and Karn on the right.
both taking their time. President, thank you for the sub. Okay, so we've got Raise the Alarm, Daxos. Daxos is better for a slower thing. I don't know.
We're gonna end up with the all legends deck.
Yeah.
Maybe Daxos could get us Traxos.
Fine with that, because Raise the Alarm might make it around more. Ancestral Blade's not bad. Removal isn't bad. We don't want too much as far as like removal goes. I kind of want that to be cheaper.
Yeah, in this deck, the removal is there to like tap a creature for a turn effectively.
Yeah. Like Settle is not a card we want. Runaway Steepkin's a very important card in the mono. Oh, here we go. This is actually really nice. We might be able to make use of Starfield Mystic. Okay, this is starting to look more like mono white.
Sure.
Oh, we already have like things like that, and there are enchantment things around that we can get the discount on that. Also, I will take a Grizzly Bear.
I guess technically Daxos gets a discount, but because he doesn't have a generic cost.
Yeah.
Bit of a non-bow.
Okay, we definitely have a time problem. I believe that the person on our left is disconnected.
Oh heck!
Like,
pull up the wheel. Let's give him a.
You don't get 6 packs by like picking cards. So, all right, the split's gonna be slow. We might actually be able to see what the theoretical longest split on this could be. Yeah, that's my thought of this, is that this is going to be, rather than red splash white, this is white splash red. Like, splash for Tajik, splash for Heartfire.
Yeah, we're probably going to get, what's that one? The, like, red, white 2 that makes, like, 2 soldiers and gives everything
Heroic.
+1/+1. Heroic reinforcements.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be a very good one to have. I also think
that is an A-OK red splash.
Aurelia also is actually a pretty good one, because it immediately hands off the +2 power on the turn you play.
Yeah.
Aurelia, and that's what I want at the top end, is stuff like that.
Oh, I still remember like when that standard was young and Aurelia was one of the big beaters. This is kind of a nothing.
That's deal.
I mean, with what we're doing, we're bound to run out of stuff pretty soon.
Yeah.
And in any given draft format, your last 5 or so cards are barely relevant. So
yeah,
within a pack, I mean.
I do want to find other things for Tarnika here, because Tarnika actually does some real rude stuff. Handing off, like, turning into a 4/4. Oh, okay, Rage Hound. Wow. The Gem Razor came back around. Hound. At this point, I can actually take my damn time and think on this one.
So, about all of the legendary guys we have...
Teshar.
Can we run Jaya's Immolating Inferno?
Oh, God. I was actually thinking Teshar as continuous picking things up because of all the legendary things we have.
Yeah, sure. And he counts historic stuff, so...
Yeah.
That's a bit of a...
That's never happening.
Yeah, we're not going to have enough creatures with flying to...
I'm going to go ahead and get myself a little bit of fixing to make this a little more reasonable. Especially, like, Evolving Wilds will feel better as fixing if it is a minor red splash. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you know, if we end up with, like, 3 mountains or something...
Yeah.
You know, as the deck looks right now, I don't think we're playing Heartfire, but...
Yeah, if it ends up getting a little more... there were 7 packs on that Jace. You just wanted all of them. All of the packs for Jace. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously, Evolving Wilds is technically the worst version of, like, Fabled Passage, but, you know...
I always thought it was technically the worst version of Terramorphic Expanse, despite them having the exact same text.
It's funny, Terramorphic Expanse is in, like, one of those Jumpstart Pack things, which is weird because I thought they just stopped printing that card in specific when they came up with the name of... When they came up with Evolving Wilds. Goodness, this, you know, I thought almost 7 minutes on this split was bad the first time around. But no, I think we're literally going to see what the longest this could be is, right? Like, this is giving us, like, the maximum...
It's valuable to explore. Like, yeah. I don't mind it at all. Again, well, I mean, it's not my nickel being spent here either, so maybe I don't mind it for that reason. I hope we don't have to play Glinthorn Buccaneer.
This was the card I wanted to table initially when I saw Daxos. Getting the Raise the Alarm back makes a lot of things better. It actually helps with Tarnika. It gives us things for Tajik. Also is something that makes Heartfire a little better.
Yeah. Now, the other thing that we're crucially missing from an aggressive deck of this kind is strong 1-drops. I know that most limited decks don't really want those, but I think this one does. I want to start life at 1 and now, just groove out.
It's funny, there's a couple cards in white specifically that are actually pretty painful to play with. In the Speedrun, the two that come to mind are Dauntless Bodyguard and Danto Vanguard, because the moment they're on the board, you will always have priority.
Yeah, it's constantly giving you priority.
I'll take Ancestral Blade. That's actually like a playable bear. That's bear with moving.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Like, even if the creature dies, it sort of leaves its power and toughness behind a little bit, which is really nice.
Is a historic trigger.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah. Yeah, we want, definitely like Savannah Lions-esque cards. Jace, you are just...
I'm always happy when we get to yell at Jace.
So...
I love tormenting Jace.
I know that, from what I've heard, I think the fastest draft I've heard somebody mention on splits was about 13 minutes.
Wow. For all 3 packs?
For all 3 packs, yes.
Hot diggity.
Alright. Luckily, once you run out of cards, it just passes. We can go ahead and grab one of those Savannah Lions. I don't think Chain Whirler is a card we're fitting into this, as we're not red/white.
Sadly. Yeah, that's a good card for a different route.
Yeah. I'm also... It's one of the routes I want to try in one of these here, however many I do tonight. 2 or 3. I really think that green has a strong deck in here. Like, for the speed run. I feel like the existence of, like, Questing Beast, or even just, like, get a couple Mana Dorks and play things above curve early, you know, is something that actually could be a pretty quick way through. Of course, that, you know, this is a speed run. I wanted to make that pick quickly, but we know that Jace is passing to us, so we've got 5 minutes.
We're not gonna have much in the way of choices. So we just get to ruminate over the ones that we do have.
I'm pretty happy with Skymarch Aspirants as far as one of our ones go, because like, the City's Blessing is not unreasonable to get off, especially with things like Raise the Alarm or Ancestral Blade making 2 permanents.
Yeah, another thing we'd like to see is Legion's Landing. That'd be another really strong one.
I'd like Legion's Landing. I would like, what's the other one? There's one more one I was thinking of that's... It's not Dauntless Bodyguard, it's not fair.
Picture the mono white deck from, like, standards back to, like, a couple years ago, and, like, all the cards that are, like, big heavy hitters in that. Like,
Alseid, that's the other one I was thinking of, was the Alseid of
Alseid of Life
Bounty. Couple directions here. Ranger of Eos is fine. I actually like the card a lot.
That was one of the reasons why I wanted, like, good 1-drops.
Yeah, Pride of Conquerors also can be pretty powerful.
Even with just Fairy Guide Mother, like Ranger Vios can grab a thing that gives a creature flying out of your deck and
Yeah.
like, get in for the last points or whatever.
I don't-
Pride of Conquerors is also kind of like strong.
I feel like this might table though. Like
It's probably the more likely of the two.
yeah,
tables.
obviously, that pack actually doesn't feel powerful enough to have too much in there, but unless there has to be like another aggressive white player here, and they might actually pick the token maker first. Well, Reverend Hoplite is a 5 that goes wide, but I don't really like it in this deck. It probably makes like, I mean, it makes some bodies, but it's not competing with much.
That's really gross.
Yeah.
I mean, especially considering Fanatical Firebrand, Forbidden Friendship, and Rimrock Knight all sitting down there, who are all various decent flavors of fitting for a 2-color deck.
Yeah, I still don't think we're straight 2 here, and these are a little bit too committed early. I'm gonna... Like, if we get Banelish Marshall, this card's good. If we don't have Banelish Marshall, this card is not. That's basically the card that makes it strong. Wow, alright, this is... We're on nothing, and we're seeing some of the other cards that I think make green real. Well, that's fine, we just pass things here. Maybe I just take the Once Upon a Time?
I guess we could literally cast it. I forgot
It's been a
that
while,
card existed.
right? You know this card exists? It's
I barely remember.
oh.
Like it got banned.
Mutiny is like target creature your opponent controls deals its damage to another target creature, and it's so rare that card ever functions. It's like one of the worst 25ths you've ever included in your deck.
Even the like highest upside scenario of the thing isn't really that great.
Yeah. Well, you're at least playable.
You know, Reese costs 1 and can be fetched.
Yeah.
Helps you get the city's blessing. I think he's darn fine.
Again, I want a couple more cards that make me feel like going wide is a good idea.
Also helps support the Mox Amber that we can
Yeah, table
support
that.
in stupid deck.
We almost can.
Oh,
We
the dream!
Legend,
Teshar, play Mox
Legend.
Amber. And...
Goodness, this is, Ooh, Venerable Knight, Remorseful Cleric. Oh my god. Ahem. The 6th pick Cleave, huh? Oh, also the Akron War. What is this pack? Oh, you ever want to slam that button and just pick the pack? Like, this is it. This is the pack that I want to.
days.
This is the pack I want to slam the button. This is great. This is great. This is great. This is great. Cleave's double red, but it's the card that makes me want to be aggressive in red. Yeah, this pack is not, again, another... I'll grab the Ember.
This is pretty much nothing.
Like, it technically is fine with, like, Hoplite and such. But I guess what it's showing us is that we're not really being super cut. Just the packs are being set up in a weird direction. Oh god, playing this Embercleave is gonna... Oh goodness, that's so much better to see. Alright. Hi, Aurelia.
Nice, nice, nice.
There are
A lot of these
three
picks are
ones.
actually pretty good for us.
Yeah, Temple and Dauntless Bodyguard. I have annoyances with Bodyguard, but it's still quite good. Even Light Up the Stage is good, but I think Aurelia is one of the better 4s we have available. Immediately
Sadly,
puts power
Temple
down.
Triumph is not the best fixing.
Yep.
We really need our sources to come into play untapped so we can hit our curve. Oh man.
I'm not gonna play Rowdy Crew, and I'm not going to trick you into thinking that I'm gonna play Rowdy Crew. I am gonna play Pride of Conquerors, though. That seems fine. Yeah. Okay.
Well, hey, not bad at all.
Forbidden Friendship is like a raise the alarm that's like a little more aggressive, so... Because you get haste immediately moving. Sure, I'm not playing any of these, so I'll cut the one that cuts our color. We're at the end of Pack 2, and that's 17 minutes.
Oof. Well, you know, we can
Wow.
use this time to, you know, think over the. Hey, we're look at them picks.
Ooh. Resplendent Angel.
Don't usually get relevant cards like
Yeah.
second from last.
Alright, Resplendent Angel's quite fine as 3/3 flying for 3.
Yeah, it's kind of like flood protection too,
Yeah.
because it can just win the game on its own.
Circle of Loyalty. Stonecoil Serpent is a good at every speed. I don't think we're actually knights enough for the Knight Liker.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm a
saying
little
soldiers,
annoyed
soldier.
at the inclusion of Circle of Loyalty in this queue because there actually are not very many knights. Most of them are in black.
So, neat thing here. Ranger of ES says 1 mana cost or less.
Oh, hey.
So...
That's sweet.
We don't want... Immortal Sun is a horrible pick for a speedrun. Again, you see that clock ticking. We don't have time for a... Okay, I actually think I want to value... I know there's a Legion Warboss and Winota in here, but this is the kind of fixing I actually do want to see as I come into play untapped land.
Yeah, pretty nice. So at these picks, we're looking to fix our colors, upgrade what we have, and smooth out our curve.
Yeah. See, I think we're fine picking this up. Again, maybe Winota makes it back around. Ooh. I don't feel bad about, like, either Slaying Fire or Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher's a splash I'm pretty good with. We might actually be a little more red than expected, because look at how much red is still going around here.
The cleave changed our minds a little bit about what kind of deck we wanted to be, I think.
Agreed. Tashara brings back CMC 3 or less. Yes. Sorry, Knight of Grace. There's a Sacred Foundry. You might be one. If you just jumped in, you might be wondering, Jens, you're going pretty slow on these picks for a speed run. And the answer would be, have you seen this, Chase? We're at 23 right now in the main. Small Chandra, Cavalry Drillmaster, Annex.
Annex is a classic.
Yeah. If we end up more red than we thought, that actually might be fine. Drillmaster's also just good. We go the Annex. Feather. Oh, God. And a Danto Vanguard? Get out of here with this stuff. Yeah, no, okay. What do I not want in this deck, then? I actually need to get rid of some of this middling, mana cost stuff. Reverend Hoplite can go.
Oh, thank goodness.
That wasn't a card that was staying in. Again, I had my line for it. My line was, having the Benelish Marshal. Sorry, I had to think of the name of the card. I don't care about y'all. Lavarana gets out of here. Right now we're at 23 cards in the main, so this is just the deck if nothing else happens. We're going to have to mess with the mana base manually because there's going to be a dumb forest in it. So, Vanguard...
There might be.
So Dauntless Bodyguard, I think, is not worth it for the speedrun. Vanguard is worth it. The power of that card beats out how slow it is, because the power of that card is incredible if you're aggressive. It's just you have to be very aware when you're playing it that you have to just be spamming spacebar. Because it'll give you priority every single time something happens.
Oh, heaven forbid you attempt to block with that thing. How many times, before you go to blockers, you click on it and then you're just -4 life, and you're like, oh.
We are trying to get to 7 wins as fast as possible. That is the idea. That is the idea of the speedrun. This is something that Ryan started doing. Ryan Overturf started doing earlier this week. I don't really care about Fight with Fire.
Yeah, looking to be irrelevant. It's possible that we get upgrades at the tail end of this, but I feel unlikely.
Yeah. The upgrade I would want would be like... Wabba. Sorry, I didn't expect both to come back around.
What the hell?
I think Winota sounds fun.
Yeah, okay.
Tectonic Giant's cool, but I don't want to go... Well, maybe I do. I like my other 4s better, is the problem there. And then... Knight of Grace came back. Oof. I'm cutting Forbidden Friendship. I'm cutting... Wow, and I cut Warrior Drill Master. Alright. So we need to cut that forest, and we need to cut some cards. Alright, so first
well, there's the packs.
Alright,
on the build.
Yep. And then I need to cut, like... Annex, because I don't actually think we have enough red for that, and then... 1 Plains, call it a 16-land deck. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, we're only at 23 minutes. Oh my god.
Not an auspicious start, but maybe we can get fast pattern for our matchmaking.
Yeah. If we can get that, that'd be good. Or if we can actually get, like, the 7-0, that'd be nice. Well, looks like we're gonna get the Fantoon mid here.
Yeah. This is looking like a big mid pattern. Kinda hate to see it, but...
Yeah. I think Starfield Mystic's good enough because we have a couple of removal spells that would go down to 2, and like
it double pays for Conclave Tribunal. How about that?
Yeah. Oh my god, my mana base is wrong. Ah, fuck. I'm not pay for that. I cut a Plains. I should have cut a Mountain. Because Castle Embereth. I didn't count Castle Embereth in my mana. Okay.
Okay, this is the long pattern.
Yeah. Sadly, Burnhead, I don't make the rules. The draft is part of it. Yeah, I'll keep. This looks like 2 into 3 and an Embercleave, so...
We want a curve. We got a curve.
Again, I'm actually going to go...
Daxos might be waiting in the wings for a while, but...
I'm going to go back and make the change after game 1, because I really care about... I think that's a...
Well, it's fine, and that's a valid thing to do. It just, eats into your win 2 timing or whatever.
Alright, so the reason I'm playing Daxos instead of Knight of Grace here is that if they do play a black card, all of a sudden my mentor cannot function. Like, I know that it would technically be faster, but... This attacks for 6 right out.
Let's do it.
3 color?
Crushing.
3 color and Rejuvenator, huh? Okay.
Oh man, we get to slam the cleave? Get out of town.
We're gonna put it on Daxos. because Daxos is currently immune to non-combat damage.
All right, this is going pretty well.
Can I gain that much on my split? I like my best run. All right. My best run had a big one. So the run I have splits from had a giant loss between win one. Like I played against this Izzet player who played Niv on 6 and turned the corner, and that lost like 6-7 minutes.
They're gradually eating away at your board, and they have like a little bit of life left.
Oh, right, they were at 2, and I'm playing Burn, and it's like I could just drop Bone Crusher Giant, and you die. Like, but that game.
Did you make the change?
I didn't, but we're already in the queue. I do want to make the change though. I'll just have to remember it when we get to.
I'll try to remind you after we win this next match.
Yeah.
Or game. Sorry, they're not really matches, are they?
Yeah, we'll land fix again. When we're going for speed, there are definitely times where the best play eludes us because we move so quickly.
We're gonna make more than the usual amount of mistakes. And frankly, I'm here to distract gens more than support, really. Like
these long Fantoon patterns are not helping.
Yeah, it's another
minute on the queue. All right.
Yeah. What is this wallpaper art actually?
All right. Sure. Fine with this specifically because opponent goes first. This is the problem with Stone Coil Serpent, by the way.
You can always cast it for 0.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna catch them with a Raise the Alarm.
Alright, sweet. Aha, we are curving out. In general, not as interested in blocking as attacking, but...
Alright,
Yeah, okay.
So I can still kill that with Bone Crusher if need be. But we also just play Aurelia in a follow-up turn here, and that might be fine. Obviously. Your hand off. Okay, I'm just checking here. Ooh! Good. Tajik moving in.
Yeah, nice. So Aurelia targets?
+2/+0, trample, and vigilance are its 2 keywords, red or white. It always gets a +2. Trapped in this falls off if it has flying. So we can fairy guide mother and jump this.
Okay, yeah. That sounds good. Yeah. I thought you were talking about like pumping it with Aurelia or something, and I'm like, yeah, that has protection from multicolor.
Yeah. Well, I was also like, I just had to check the even the keywords on it. So we're gonna jump the Serpent next turn. This was worth more damage right away. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's just jump it. Good. That auto-tapped wrong. That's incredible. It is auto-tap %. It says it right there. I couldn't fix it. Nothing to be done.
Yep.
Crone Warsher. It's gonna suck because I think they're gonna steal my Tajik. But wait, you think you can win on an all-out? Buddy, if I draw red, you die.
Nice.
Oh, they're tapped out.
This is why we went gaga for the cleave, by the way.
Uh-huh. Now, you might think, like, oh, that could have been avoided, but auto tap percent is right there in the corner.
Hey, okay, your lands.
Lands. Alright, okay. Land fix is made.
Okay, good. Whew.
Oh boy, alright. That's, that was good. So Cleve has gotten us 2 games. Oh, good. Alright. That wasn't too bad on the menuing. As long as we get, like, a decent pattern here, this will be alright. I don't want to this is one of those runs that's gonna be like sad looking back at the splits, because I think the win splits are gonna be really good, but the draft and getting into games,
the draft is gonna be just the worst.
Look at that plus 6 minutes.
Even here with the matchmaking, we're into like we've been long. This is mid now. It's looking like it's gonna be a long pattern.
Yeah. Okay, we're all right. Liliana.
Yeah, that was a long pattern.
Keep. I see turn 3 feather. I didn't build the deck with feather in mind. This is just a 3-power flyer. This is gonna be a really nice curve, though. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I think the only thing, I guess we could Bone Crusher Giant. Could stomp our own angel. But...
Yeah, for...
Okay, good. This is good.
Yeah, so I don't care too much about Dragon Master Outcast to, like, you know, kill it right
Oh,
there.
you didn't want to raise the alarm on it?
No, I want to get this down. Okay.
This looks like a stomp from
That's...
them. Oh.
Nah, it's gonna be a stomp from us.
Yeah, that's a good enough creature to stomp right away, I think.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of missing our curve out, but that's fine. This is also, like, this right here is why I said it was so important to have a lot of, like, good one-cost creatures in the deck.
Yeah.
Situations like this where we leave mana untapped, we don't really want that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah, chip in.
This is a kill spell on Knight of Grace. Okay. Let's play Feather. So 5th land would be fine, and then from there I don't really want to draw too much else. We do have to kill them before they get to 6. Oh boy. Alright. Might want to just leave up, raise the alarm, and see if we catch this in combat now.
It's going to be pretty suspicious that we don't play our Bone Crusher Giant.
Yeah. Okay, now I don't care. If they play a 5th land, I'll just get rid of it. We'll go ahead and play Blade and pass.
Sweet.
Landed us. Oh god, Draku stuff. Well, they can't cast it. They'll never get. They'll never get to that. That's gone.
They would need Iron Crag feet.
Yeah.
In order to cast it, which I don't know if that's actually in the cube. Gonna call it officially unlikely that they attack with their Dragon Master out.
Yeah, we are going to. I'm not going to Prison Realm it. I'm going to Prison Realm it when there are 6 lands, because it's at the beginning of the upkeep, because this means I can keep pushing, like, you know, Tarnika out or something like that. I like having that as a backup. I should be spacebarring attack.
Alright, we're into the phase of the game that we like. The one where we attack a bunch.
Tarnika's really good with this board. Hopefully doesn't... They might have, like, Fire Prophecy or something like that. Or Scorching Dragon. Okay, no Fire Prophecy, no Scorching Dragon Fire, and they can't cast Rakuseth. Which is good, because if they cast Rakuseth, like, you know, that just forces one of our... At this point, I like our board a lot, because we already have all the forward momentum we need, and now we just have all this removal to back it up. Sure, you get to raise the alarm. That doesn't really matter, because Tarnika can still attack through. Yeah, this is also a slow mono red player. Oh well.
You hate to see it. Okay, good. You figured it out. You figured out how to cast 2/1/1s.
Good. Yep, you're still moving. Alright. Incorrect timing there. I should have played the Evolving Wilds and cracked it first, but... Okay, so you...
Yeah, minor piece of missed scrying there, but
Oh! Well, not cracking Evolving Wilds now.
And you know what? We don't have to. How nice is that?
Okay. That's a card spent. So we have Embereth, which can pump on anything. That is our cool target for Conclave Tribunal. And they're out of cards in hand. So, looks like we just go ahead and play Aurelia. Cool. Oh, good God. Okay.
Ugh, yikes.
Yeah, we're in some dangerous territory now. I actually think I need to get rid of that Siege Gang Commander. What? That's a top deck you don't want to be seeing, that's for sure. Okay. This will be alright. That's incorrect. That's also incorrect. Those two moves that were both incorrect. They should have blocked with Phoenix, and they should have sacked the Siege Gang, not the token. Of course, from here, I can't really... Actually, alright.
Right, I mean, before we equipped, they had Phoenix on the table with Embereth.
But
So
now...
they could actually get it to 5 power.
So they can Embereth here, but that's not enough. Alright, I'm gonna hold the land as a threat.
Yeah, surprise. We don't have Cathartic Reunion or anything, but
Yeah.
like neither do we realistically have a use of that many lands. So we may as well make them sweat. Especially since they've been really squeamish about blocking, which you know I find a little weird, but
They should be... It's free. It's literally free.
it is. They might just not know how the Phoenix works, or they might be afraid of us using a like dealing 2 damage to the token or whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know, this time it's their life if they don't, so
This is game next turn here. If they draw nothing, I attack with Aurelia and Skymarch, Mentor, and then that's 2 things that are in for lethal. That doesn't do anything. This game's over.
All right, made us work for it a little, but
Yeah, but we took the V, so just go straight to combat. There's no reason to. Alright, so that's the victory right there, and they don't have 2 flying blockers. But, okay, bit of a long one, but we still take victory, and that's that. There was never a point where they were too far ahead that we needed to, you know, put the eject button.
and really we had them doing things like casting a defensive infuriate.
Right.
Like, okay.
You know, they've waited on a daredevil to steal my raise the alarm, so.
Yeah, we did get legitimately lucky. For instance, their light up the stage eating Drakaseth.
If they would have cast that Drakaseth, that would have sucked, because then, like, the Siege Gang would have been online, because I would have had to spend our final removal spell on Drakaseth. I think what that means is that actually trying to catch the Dragon Master with Raise the Alarm would have been a better use of our 2. Looking back on that turn.
Yeah.
Like, that might have... all it might have done is got the Infuriate out of their hand, but that still would have been just fine, because whatever. Alright, Catmere.
Okay, kind of a curve.
Oh boy, this is...
Oh no. Double white on 3 cards in our hand. And...
Goodbye. The idea there is that if I'm playing a 3, it's Feather. If I'm playing a 2, it was Daxos. Come on, white off the top. That's why we added the planes, is this sort of thing. We have a lot of double whites. I kept that specifically because we were on the draw, by the way. That was... I might have even been tempted to keep that on the play, but because we're on the draw, I feel like, yeah, alright, that's easy enough. Now that fixes itself.
that's like the perfect time to draw that too. Pretty nice.
Okay. You got your 2 for 1.
They got their 2 cards out of this.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not anywhere near that. Play biggest creature. If we draw a white source next turn, it's possible we play Daxos Plus. They still can't flash that back. I assume this is getting killed. I assume they're just going to play kill spells for the next maybe 2 turns here, but the hope is that 4 toughness is too much for a burn. There's a lot of 3 toughness burn in the... Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, for 4 toughness burn, you need Lava Coil or... what's it called? The one that they got us with last, the Slaying Fire or whatever.
Alright, so we want Fairy Guide Mother and we want Stone Coil Serpent here. Yeah, the fire that's like triple red. Okay, sure. 4 cards in hand. That's a lot.
Now the Stone Coil curse reveals itself.
Ranger Vios is so strong. Stealing Raise the Alarm? Sure.
Where have we seen this trick before?
Yeah. That's actually going to be really fine, because I'll be able to attack, they'll double block my Ranger, and then I just Ember Cleave.
Yeah, they could possibly have, what's it called? Protection of the Gods or whatever nonsense. But that doesn't look like this is the style of deck for it.
Yeah, also get in a lot of damage for that one. Ranger Vios was Antoine Rules?
Yeah. It was an invitational card.
Yeah. There's a card in... Okay. You got it, boss. Chandra the next sweeper.
See a volcano erupt in person.
They're gonna deal 3 to everything. Yep.
I've always wanted to
Good
make a really
gravy.
big
They are
fire
just
fire.
removal the deck. Let's go Marcher Aspirant first. Stone Coil Serpent second. Stone Coil represents a lethal threat. It's pro multicolor and they can't kill it with Chandra alone. It's only -3. Sky Marcher Aspirant also represents a lethal threat, but they don't know that. So the idea is that this is the bamboozle.
We'll get it flying one way or the other.
Irrelevant.
Not too hot for you.
We also have the Winota play for a double jump in. They also know about the Fairy Guide Mother. That makes things harsher. They also, so there's a lot of...
Oh no, that's gonna make them think. Ah, heck. we don't want that happening.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh my god.
Yeah, what's the thing that stops this?
See, the reason I did it on that...
3 counters.
And that doesn't do it. The reason I did it that way is because Heartless Act exists, by the way.
Okay. One minor point, I think we could have gotten the city's blessing with the guide mother there.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty incredible. Not heartless enough.
Yeah, I was specifically playing around Heartless Act because it was the only one I could. Because they played Torbrand, if they had a Lightning Strike, they could have killed any of them. Like, so it's...
Yeah,
look, we needed to kill them quick, too, because they had the escape on their friend.
On the big Crocs.
Yeah, they had that escape ready to go, so... They thought about doing it, but...
I approve of how committed our opponent was to sweepers, and it still wasn't enough.
They 2-for-1 does like so much, and it's just like, yeah, whatever. They Chandra 2-for-1 does, they Storm's Wrath 2-for-1 does, they Flame Sweep 2-for-1 does, and our deck was like, Ranger of Eos is a cool card. Like, well, here's my 3-for-1.
Ranger of Eos go...
What if Ranger of Eos can tutor an X creature? Yeah. Again.
It feels like cheating, but you've paid full cost for everything, so that's not cheating. Oh, this is the long end of the long pattern. What the heck?
People just not playing the cube today? Eh? Might just be where nobody's playing the cube today. I picked the wrong day to do this on Thursday evening is the unpopular cube day.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to get in on that
but look,
afternoon magic or something.
The loading screens are part of the speedrun for Sonic. You know, this is a hell of a nice looking one. Keep.
I'm basically seeing a curve.
Gains first strike as well, which is pretty nice there. Tajik's gonna look good. Embercleave's gonna look good. No! Ugh, Thoughtseize. Yeah, okay, goodbye, my play. Fine, whatever.
Farewell to all surprises, I guess.
Trading your dumb body off the table. They also know about the Embercleave here. Good concession from our opponent there. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. They should not call it Ember Cleave. They should call it Player Guillotine because it's just...
Look, if you could pull this sword out of the rock, your opponent just leaves. Like, ugh. This is incredible because we're playing with. I've got some gold splits here, but this run has been like super slow. With its, like we had that really slow game 3, and obviously the deck building portion was something.
Yeah, it was a little rough compared to how that usually goes. But what we have here is a strong contribution to our sum of bests.
Yes, and I think it also can kind of show us like where these quick games can take us to. Like, if I can still beat my PB, like
Oh, that would be nice.
even on this deck building, and these match wait times, I think the match wait times are part of the reason that the deck building is also part of it, because it's all uncontrollable. What are you
yeah,
gonna
if you're gonna let
do?
in like one lengthy piece of unacceptable variant, I'll leave them all in, right? Look, it's Diablo 2. What are you gonna do?
I'll keep it. Again, we got some double white cards, but on the draw, so. Taranika seems real good with the Raise the Alarm, obviously. Hey, perfect. Okay, give me like a 2 that you're gonna run into my Raise the Alarm. Nope.
I've honestly been impressed by the secret strength of Raise the Alarm. Like here, we're holding up Shock or It.
Yeah.
And if we do land it, we get to throw down Taranika and immediately get value. And it's kind of a surprise, so...
I'm gonna go ahead and resolve the Raise the Alarm there, because it might, like... I kind of want to direct them towards the Taranika here. This will tell us a lot about their hand, too. If they choose Ranger of Eos, I think that means they have some immediate removal spells in hand. They don't want to play along. They don't want to try to fight us in a long game. I would love us to keep... Yeah, this is a spell we don't want them resolving. The reason I raised the alarm is because I would hope it would make them just slam Taranika as the choice, but clearly it didn't work. My gambit failed. Oh! My gambit worked, just didn't gain us any time. So activation, 6. Cool. Alright, like Heartfire and Bone Crusher, it's a lot of reach. This Resplendent Angel is dead as hell. Sure. You got it, boss. Take action, and we want Stone Coil, and we want Fairy Godmother. Atris. Cool. Okay, they took Ghost Strider Swamp and did not take the piece of removal. Alright, leaving up both Heartfire and Bone Crusher here. Obviously, I don't care about the attack out of them. Mostly worried about...
That's excellent to see. Oh, man.
Yeah. I'm more worried about big sixes, you know? I'm worried about, like, huge, like, problem, you know, Titan-level threats. Obviously, I don't think there's Titans in here, but you know what I mean, like... Just, is the Scarab God in here, you know? Like, okay, I have the escape on that almost as well. Oh boy. Alright.
Commence the end game, huh?
Alright. Our hope is that Pride plus Heartfire is enough to finish this. Low Striders, likely play out of them. It's also one I just don't care about, so I'd be happy about it. You know, Stone Coil has Trample on it, so... And then Pride of the Conquerors, we need one more permanent for that to function. Do you have a swamp? They do. I'm gonna shoot my Guide Mother?
That's them gaining life. It also takes a permanent off the battlefield for us.
Yeah.
Cannot block a menace creature with one creature.
I still think it's fine here. As long as Stone Coil Serpent can connect, we're okay. Why did we take the Atris damage? This card is Menace.
Yeah, that's the thing that I just said.
Yeah.
But anyway. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Oh, we have to do some kind of rancid stuff here.
Yeah. I have to hard fire the Atria. Okay. Okay. Fine with them ending it early there. Yeah, sadly that, the 6/6 actually became too much of a threat, and the Dread presence was just enough to push them over the edge. Like, if I had conquered, you know, done my Pride move there, I would have got in for on their 12 life total for 6, put them down to 6, then Heartfire for 2. I needed the city's blessing there. Alright. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Oh no, a murderer.
The murderer. Like seeing Ember Cleave, that always makes me feel real good.
Can we just always draw this card and the mono to cast it?
Basically. So I can Ember Cleave next turn. Well. No! Oh god, that's got a duress on it too. Fuck. Actually, no. We're not winning that game. They're on 15. All we have left is Grizzly Bears. We have a loss to burn. Might as well burn it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, they play anybody that beats a 2-2, and all of a sudden our final bit's out of the game. Oof.
Yeah, like, the only thing that could pull us back from that would be, like, Ranger Evios.
Mm-hmm.
But even that would be kind of hard fought.
Yeah. It's a bit we have to take into consideration when it comes to these, is the tactical retreat.
I liked that one. That was a decent tactical retreat.
Yeah.
You know, it's setting to see, but like, what could we have realistically done?
Yeah, because really what I wanted there was just to get the dang thing into play, and you've seen how Embercleave just kind of takes games. Owlsfest Nightmare, good card. It's got a duress attached.
Yeah, a little bit awkward this one, but
Yeah. If we draw the planes, the curve is extremely powerful.
yeah, we can start curving out on 2.
Mm-hmm. You a soldier? Soldier. Okay.
Yeah, the cube has taught me that nothing is a knight. Like, look at Reese is a warrior. Ooh, nice.
Very good draw there. I think Tarnik has taken 3 and dying from a Scorching Dragon Fire or something. No. Thought for sure they had some sort of kill spell. Maybe it's cast down. Maybe they can't kill Tarnika with it. You got it, boss.
Oh, yep, we will sacrifice a creature.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for that.
Now Terranika's got 4 toughness, and that's a big helper. Three colors.
I keep forgetting that Terranika just sort of does that.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that creature is attacking or not. It's just like,
Yeah.
okay, here you go.
4 colors. Natural. Oh boy. What are you doing? I don't care. Got it.
Okay, looking pretty good.
Our best play is Storm's Wrath.
Yeah, they need some kind of sweeper to live.
Good. On to game 7.
Sweet. Power of curving out. And also the power of, you know, running into a towering greed lord.
So right now, the thing on the left is my personal best stuff. The current record is held by Ryan at 43 minutes and change. I don't remember what change is, but it's 43 minutes something. Ryan was trading it back and forth with Aaron, who had done a couple runs a few days back. I forget her last name. But a number of people have jumped on to the speedrunning plan. Ooh, yeah,
Strong plan.
The only thing I don't like is opponent going first.
Yeah, Obogofo, bit of a disappointment.
But we got a curve, we got Aurelia, we got Embercleave, even got removal. We got turn 2 Llanowar Elves out of our opponent. I guess I know what they drew. Autumn is also speedrunning, but Autumn was not the one who held the record. Autumn was... Yeah, exile the Plutonous. Okay, fine.
I guess they didn't want to do that.
Oh, Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Yeah, they are going to have a lot of creatures.
And they can play that Pelugrinos next turn. Oh, shit.
Every mutation displays nature's ingenuity.
That's very
Yeah,
bad.
great. The dinosaur assembly line.
New friend.
Yeah, that's
Sick.
very bad.
This is why I don't trust people.
I don't want to attack because I actually have that Embercleave hanging out, so, like... If I attacked, I would lose Tarnika to the Beast. God, here comes Pelukrinos, right? No, need 6 others. Okay, oof. We're not on Pelukrinos mana, or yet. Need a couple more cards in the yard for that. F. Maelstrom Pulse is a card in the cube.
We're gonna
Hoofa. Alright, boss.
Every day is a new mutation.
Alright. Cool.
Nice hit. My turn. I aimed too high.
Alright. Things are looking fine here. We got the Embercleave down. Can't really ask for much more. So Pelukrinos is on now. Cavalier of Thorns, alright.
It does fill the yard for them.
It's safe to attack with Terranika and Terranika alone. Killing the Cavalier of Thorns sucks because it just gives them the Maelstrom Pulse back, right? Target card, yeah. But But I can move the Ember Cleave if they don't kill that. They should. The biggest threat to them here is the fact that I have Ember Cleave. It's the only thing that has me still, like, live here. Okay. Maybe I should have put that 5/5 in there. It would have died to the Cavalier.
Would it? I thought Tyrannica also, like, gave some kind of damage protection.
Oh shit, it gives indestructible. I did reading cards. That's
Okay.
Mistakes were made.
No one plays that card ever, so...
This is the first time I've literally ever played with the card, so yeah, that's just me making an absolute mistake that cost me 5 or 6 damage. So
I think it costs us a zombie token on the opponent's side of the table.
okay. Alright, can I just kill you still? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, embodiment of agonies, you don't say.
That sure is a magic card. I think we need them to make a mistake.
Yeah. Jumping Aurelia is not enough. I need that embodiment tapped. Please attack with embodiment of agony so I can kill you. I will kill you. Sure. Damn it, they know. Alright. We're gonna have to play enough flying threats to get past them.
This is gonna be wild.
Yeah, it's just gonna have to be play enough flying threats to get damage through. Oof. Indestructible. Alright. They probably don't want to keep the Resplendent Angel around. Yep. They're 1 mana off of playing Pelucranos and having it immediately fight. Yeah, I'm not seeing the way out on this one. Ooh, attacking, okay. Alright. Ooh, how many... What's your creature type? Demigod? Are you a human? Shit.
He's not a human.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. This is the attempt. Okay, opponent's on 2. God, opponent's on 2. Anything gets through and we win. Come on, Pelucranos fights Winota. Do it. Make the mistake. Give me the mistake. That's what I need. I need Pelucranos fights Winota. So Tajik right now is in play and prevents all non-combat damage to any other creature but Tajik.
And for reasons that still make me laugh, fighting is not combat damage in this game.
Yes! They did. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Pelucranos fought for no reason.
Do it again, it was a bug,
Again, it was
right?
a bug. Yeah, come on. It's in, no, they're like, is it still indestructible? What happened? Shit, I need to target something else. God, I just need to hit them for 1 damage. That's all that's left is 1 damage and they die.
Yeah. Let them die to their own Phyrexian arena.
Alternatively, I hold back everything and we just win. Fuck. Oh god, okay, alright. Prison Realm? Is that good enough to win the game? Yeah! Theft! Oh! Run's not over yet. We gotta.
Hot damn.
Alright, so claim those prizes.
Alright, well,
claim these
Run
prizes.
validated at least.
Alright. We gotta run. Oh my god, Tajik, you saved my life. Oh, fucking hell.
Alright, what did we learn?
Alright,
Embercleave is the most impressive magic card in the entire Arena Cube.
yeah, Embercleave is the reason, is like, I think, like, there's, like, cleave percent and non-cleave percent, almost, for how strong the, it is. Right? Like, that's just how good it feels. Indestructible, that one, hands off indestructible. So, we have that.
Terranica,
yeah. One thing on this is that, like, we had a lot of time, like, we're on 119 here, but, like, if this run is more normalized, I think we're still around, like, 105. Like, obviously this looks very slow, but when you count in minute-long queue times, like, plus an extra 7 minutes on a bad deck building time period, like, I feel like this is still pretty fine. I don't believe that, I'm uncertain, like, that red is the best color for the speedrun, but I am certain that Embercleave is the best card for the speedrun. To put it that way. Goodness. I was planning on doing multiple of these, but that one almost burned me out alone.
It takes a lot,
Yeah.
right? You're like, oh, you know, especially in the context of the speed run, like all of the micro decisions that you realize after you've committed the action would have been a better line, kind of like build up and eat at you.
Right,
it's a pressure cooker.
And you know me, I'm the person that, like, just holds myself accountable for every one of those, and it's very, I am able to, like, you know, the one with Taranika, whatever, I didn't read the card, like, sure, I have my saying of make every mistake once, we made that mistake, good job, great, now we know it for the future, but we also found the way out, right? We found the way to win an unwinnable game.
It's the, you know, Bene Gesserit power of the voice. Make a big mistake.
So, anyway, I think that is going to be all for today. However, expect more of this probably on Saturday. I think that'll be the time I want to fit in a couple of these. That'll be a day I can fit in more of them, and hopefully that'll be a day where like the queues are a little quicker, right? But yeah,
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I don't know when queues are like hot or not hot. I think it's like reading tea leaves.
Yeah, let's update the bests on that. So we got some better splits. They're saved over in there, but
We had some beautiful games.
God, our game 1 was a beauty. So, like we're plus 7 minutes on the run, and then after game 1, it's negative down 3. It's like, oh, okay. So yeah, expect more of these.
They're all legit.
It's so good. Expect more of these on Saturday, I would say. Tomorrow is Xenoblade, so that'll just be a normal Xenoblade day, nothing before that. Thank you, Kaz, for jumping in on this. I find it helpful and entertaining to have you.
I think it's dangerous to go alone in these kinds of situations.
Yeah. So if you want to do this yourself, I implore you, give it a shot. The Arena Cube's up for, I think, another full week. Something like that. So, I know it does have an... for me, I'm like, whatever, I have a billion gems. It has an actual cost on it. But if you want to give it a shot or two, I think this is a very fun way to change up what you're looking for in a draft, in a cube. So yeah, follow for catching more of this. Subscribe for cool skulls and slimes. Thank you to everybody who did subscribe today. Appreciate it a lot. Have a good night, y'all.